Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Ben from TradingStrategyGuys.com, and today we're going to take a special look at um, our new tool that is going to be going away here very, very soon. So you guys want to jump on that soon if you are interested in this. But really, today I just wanted to talk to you about a few different things, a few different interesting things that come with this system. And so it was just this morning I actually saw this was really interesting. Is I noticed that the New Zealand dollar was very, very strong. Super strong up here, actually the strongest I've seen since we've been testing this system. What this means is that this is the strongest on the 5-minute chart. This is the strongest out of any of these pairs, or out of, not pairs, any of these currencies. This is the strongest, right? And so it is strongest on all of these different time frames: minute 5, 15, 30. So I was interested, so I'm decided, well, I'll go ahead and open up some of these charts. And so if you want to take a look at with me here, then let's just go to the New Zealand dollar, just straight up, right? New Zealand dollar, and here we go. It just continues pound New Zealand. So pound New Zealand will be going down, considering that this is going against the New Zealand dollar, and then your New Zealand that'll also be going down, and then New Zealand yen will be going up. So that's just really interesting to see something like that. Because if you see this, you're just like, oh yeah, something's going on here. What's the new? What happened? But with our tool here, really, it's quite easy to see that it is definitely the strongest currency at this point. And then obviously the Canadian dollar or the CAD is very, very very, very weak right now. So if we would pull up some charts with this currency, um, it would definitely show that. And you can see here our color of legend is green is the strongest, and then red. And you can change these colors up. You can change them to blue. You change them to pink, red. Any color you want really you could change. And so that is the really cool thing about the currency strength. This little heat map over here. So this one actually just shows you on that specific time frame. So for instance, we are on the hourly time chart, and so here's New Zealand dollars. You can see definitely is on top. What is interesting is that the US dollar, which would be this one right here, this is actually on the bottom. So this is kind of like a rank. Think of it as a rank from one is the top, and then it goes down to, what do we got here? Eight different currencies. So New Zealand dollar on top, and then Australian dollar, so on and so forth. But yeah, it's really interesting to be able to just leaf through these pairs. So this actually gives you this kind of gives you an overview of the strength itself of that specific currency. This will kind of give you a little more information on each specific time frame. So say you're a 15-minute time chart trader, you go ahead and just throw this on, and you'll be able to see specifically what your currency, how strong it is, or how weak it is compared to the rest. And lastly, if you want to come down here in the subchart, this will actually give you more information. This is more information than we see up here. So this actually specifically tells you by this line graph here, kind of what's going on, how strong, how weak. So the higher it goes, the farther away it goes from the 0.00. Kind of the easiest way I can explain it. That's how. So this is obviously super strong. This is obviously super weak. So the New Zealand dollar, hence when you come over here, is why you see this big thing happening here. So that's quite interesting. It's really interesting to just be able to see all of this. And what it does is it actually shows you some history. You can actually go farther back if you want to see more of the history. But this is just, if you remember, this is just this, and this is specifically for the 15-minute time frame. So this basically the combination of all three of them is really the only thing you're ever going to need to see as far as currency strength will go. We could kind of get into how we're actually calculating all this, and actually we could probably, I think we describe that a little bit more inside our PDF guide that we provide with you. We kind of show you what you can tweak, some of the settings you can tweak to make it maybe a little more accurate for yourself. But the defaults, they really do a great job being able to show what's going on as far as what's strong, what's weak. And another really cool thing, actually, that I kind of skimmed over is when you click on the average over here, this is actually going to show you exactly what it's doing on each specific time frame. with each specific. Basically, it's versus. So it's versus the change percentage, and then you kind of see that. And again, we explain what's going on here, what some of these numbers mean. But basically, if you see green box plus 1.28 or 1.1, that's basically meaning that yes, this is this much stronger against the US dollar on this specific time frame. And so you see here right now it's a little bit weak on the minute, but the minute is very, very quick. Obviously a quick time chart. So these kind of fluctuate real quick, real fast. The daily will stay relatively the same for an extended period of time. It's not going to shift as fast as what a minute or a 5-minute chart obviously would do, and obviously that's due to the fact that the currency when it's down here is going up and down very quickly, a lot of ticks and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's pretty interesting just to be able to see some a little more detail on that. And if we go in the Canadian dollar, obviously it's going to be opposite. If everything's weak, essentially it's weak, especially against the New Zealand dollar, considering that that is the strongest and this is the weakest at this point. Excuse me. But if you wanted to just specifically see, say you only wanted to see how everything's doing on the minute 15 or minute 30, you could take a lot of these. You could take all of these off, and then you can only be able to see specific time frames that you want, or you can obviously just come over here and look at this. But either way, all three of these tools really do a good job of showing you really pretty much everything you need to know. And then also, if this is a nice little feature that also we added is if you see here, let's just go to New Zealand dollar. And so say you want to trade this now, since you see this is on the 15-minute time chart, it's typically different than each other. All you gotta do is click here, and then we give you the chart of actually what it looks like, and then you just click chart, and then here from you can either buy or sell. Obviously this would be considered a buy since they're so opposite of each other. And but yeah, through this we do give you an in-depth strategy inside the members area of how and when and where, I guess, where you could take trades based on a currency strength tool such as this. We'll show you some more information on that. We'll probably make some more instruction videos on that in the future. But for now, yeah, if you definitely want to jump on this offer while it's still available, it's not going to be available, I can tell you this, it's not going to be available much longer. And so if you want in on it now, now is your chance. And we'll definitely help you out with any other questions that you have for it. But if you're a Forex trader and you are an active trader and you trade these markets, you definitely want a tool like this in your basket of tools. And this isn't necessarily a static indicator or an indicator that you're going to put on your chart, but this is something that's going to be very essential for your trading. And I think it's one of our better tools that we have made for traders. So again, if you have any questions for us, you can always email us at info@tradingstrategyguys.com. Alex or myself will be happy to get back with you with any of your questions. But today I just wanted to do a little quick demonstration on this system and just to kind of show you exactly how it works. So again, all the links should be somewhere around here, maybe down below. So go ahead and check that out now while it is available, and we'll see you on the other side. Thanks.